from nearby Georgia Tech, Harrison Butker gets us started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Fielded in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Ryan. Incomplete to open things up.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 2nd and 15 now. Ryan looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Back at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good work out. After the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
23 yards. And a first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
resulted in
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. He's at the 30, the 20.
Way to show up.
Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 92 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Throwing on second and 14. Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 16 yards, a first down.
16 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be second and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off inside the 10. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Younghoe Koo lining up.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Chiefs nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And now look at him go. He's at the 40.
He's going to make everything
20,
happen.
10, 5, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. That kickoff return, 104 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies. Out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant That thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 now at the game. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They go play action with Ryan. It's complete to the play. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. Flushed out right. He completes it to Treadwell. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Ryan now off the bootleg. It's caught by Treadwell. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Mahomes now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Looking sideline, and that's caught by Watkins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st down, Chiefs.
On 1st down, Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
It's a pickup of 6.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes again. He finds Robinson. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Daniel Buchanan. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 23-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They go play action now. Ryan. And this one to Treadwell, complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Off the bootleg. Ryan rolling to his right. It's caught by Treadwell. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs.
31-yard line.
Throwing again, Ryan. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
It leaves
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler, Julio Jones. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Ryan will throw again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
To throw again, Ryan. He's here, it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. This is caught by Robinson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a
really nice gain of 25 yards from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Mahomes going to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Travis Kelce.
1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, It makes it tough to defend.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It's now second.
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. It'll be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
Butker's kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there. And that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. Bryant will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop.
2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Ryan. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Ryan. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
To throw on 3rd down, Ryan. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they were able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
27 yards, a big play there on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley.
And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. From 8 yards out. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Chiefs 13.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. This will make it into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A gain of 5.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it, but they've got to continue to move quickly.
Now Mahomes eluding the pressure right. It's Kelsey on the ground. Gets through and now an opening. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mahomes to throw. A quick slant to Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Robinson's got it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. One final try for Mahomes. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely...
He's got a man complete. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Taken in the end zone. Decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And he'll throw right away. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Pushing his way through. He is out of bounds right around the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. Chris Jones on the stop.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Second down, here's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. That's caught inside the 20. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner penalty.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.